Welcome, welcome to Your Style Matters with Renee. If this is your first time joining, I am glad to have you. And as always, please, I want this to be very interactive. Drop your comments in the comment box. I'll try to answer as we go along. And as a quick intro on who I am, I'm Renee Lindo. I am a personal stylist and I guide women and men on their style journey from confused and overwhelmed to confident. We do this by creating functional wardrobes with polished outfits that align with their personal brand so that they can put their hand up for more and attract opportunities that they desire. So there you have it. That's me. If it's your, I said that before, but welcome to my LinkedIn Live. We are streaming live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Yes. So here we are. So today's topic is the stylish traveler's vacation must-haves. And I'm not a fan of must-have lists because I figure there's always a must-have list and you don't must have it because your list and what is going to work for you, your personality, your lifestyle is going to vary depending on all of those factors. So, but I have a must-haves list now, which I think is quite funny. But anyway, what I am going to be traveling, and so as I'm preparing for my summer travels, I thought it'd be helpful to share with you also my process in how I decide what I'm going to take with me, kinds of what things I'm thinking of, what pieces I end up carrying, and just all of the preparation before I go. So as I said, if you have any comments or questions, drop them in the chat. I always love to answer these. You're in Cali. Oh my goodness. Good to have you, Cheryl. Good to have you. And as always, put where you are watching from and if you're watching the replay or live. So, as I mentioned, I am heading off on vacation. I'm excited about that. It's my first trip since, before COVID. So excited and a little anxious. We've seen all the news reports of what the state of travel is now. I mean, I think the travel industry went, or the airline industry went from 0 to 100 in no time flat. And so many of the things that we would want to be in place just doesn't seem to be there. So bags are not being found, and travel has just, it looks like it's unpleasant. But anyway, that is why I thought I would do this, because with the way baggage is and what's happening on lines, it's going to be very important, or a strong encouragement to try to just travel with your carry-on. Now that is a huge feat for me, because when I travel, especially when I'm going to different places, I always want to carry all these different outfits so that I can have fabulous pictures and look cute and just all the things. So to be able to get all of my outfits and shoes in a carry-on will be a feat, and so I will take you along my journey. But I am committed to that, and I'm going to share some of the tips and some of the ways that I am hoping to accomplish that. Monica, thanks for joining. NC, North Carolina, good to have you. So one of the first things, and I did this on one of my other platforms last weekend. If you can guess where I am traveling to, so don't put it in the comment. Maybe send me a private message. If you can guess where I am traveling to, I'll bring something, a little thought back with me from that trip and send it to you. Okay, so think about maybe some of the stuff that I've been talking about online, or maybe what the hot spot is for people to travel to know. If you can guess where I'm going, so as a clue, I've been to this place before, but I haven't done a trip like this. I went with my family before. I'm going back as a girls' trip. So that's the clue. Guess and tell me where you think that is, and something nice will be waiting for you. So anyway, let's get into it. So vacation packing. I thought I would talk about what to carry, how to decide what to carry. And it really comes from clients really reaching out to me and asking for help. So I said, if people are struggling with this, maybe I can help on a wider scale. So one of the first things I think about as I'm thinking about what I'm going to pack You think about kind of the weather. What's the weather like in this place, right? That's going to determine the fabrications and the fabrications, the fabric, the colors that you want to pack, the silhouettes, the type of clothing you want to pack. So the weather is important. And also the vibe of the trip. Is this trip just going to be, you're going to be lazing on the beach for the entire time? Is it a trip, a girl's trip, where you're doing vineyards and wine tours and you're shopping and you want to be cute and all of the fabulous dinners? Is it a family trip? You're going to be in activities or a group trip, right? So just think of the vibe. Think of the vibe of your trip and what it's going to be like, because that will also determine the clothing that you're going to take with you, and the activities. Are you going to be very active? Are you going to be laid back? So those are a few things to consider. Another point is your color palette. As I started packing for this trip, I just threw that out the window. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do a color palette. I have all these things that I've bought over COVID and even recently that I want to wear. So I'm going to just pack what I want and forget about the color palette. And if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm Let's Get Dressed Now. That's my handle. And I did an IG live on this on Sunday. And what happened is that I ended up with an entire rack full of clothes, just so much stuff that would never be able to fit in my carry-on. So I am reconsidering and thinking about the benefits of sticking to a color palette. When I say color palette, I don't mean you need to have the same color all the time. You want to think of, have a palette in mind, probably that palette that you love, colors that you enjoy wearing, colors that look great on you. And then include pieces that are going to work with those colors. They don't have to match, but at least complement and work with those colors. So have a color palette in mind, because you want to be able to mix and match. There's this whole thing, and I posted about this on LinkedIn a few days ago. It's with the way travel is now, it is really about having an efficient wardrobe. That is the word, efficient. So your wardrobe, anything that you're going to pack, they need to be efficient. They need to work. They need to be able to do more than one thing, or you have to be able to wear it more than one way. So that helped me as well, because I had this new set that I bought and I wanted to wear, but this set, it was lovely, it was beautiful. But if I took that set, it didn't go with anything else. I'd have to carry an additional pair of shoes, which I don't want to do. So I'm like, I have to leave. I'm going to leave that set. So think about that, because when it works together and it's in that color palette, it makes it so much easier. Efficient. I talk about efficient. So efficient wardrobe, you want to be able to make it has to work with more than one thing. So maybe a piece that you have, you can wear it in the day while you're touring or shopping, and then also have that piece, change the top, change the shoes, change something about it that you can wear in the night for dinner. Okay, so think about that. Your shoes. This is where I had a real problem. I had a real problem really trying to get my shoes done. Now, when I'm packing for clients, because I do that from time to time when I'm putting their wardrobe together for their trips, I have no issue getting them in their color palette, choosing their shoes, easy, no problem. But for me, I was throwing all the rules out the window and just doing it kind of what I wanted to do, which wasn't working very well. And the shoes was a big problem, because I needed a shoe to go with this outfit, but a similar color shoe, but it's a different kind of vibe for this outfit. That's not going to work. Not if you're trying to get everything in a carry-on. So my suggestions, you need a pair of runners, just white, not runners, but white sneakers that you can wear these with your dresses. If you're going to be touring, you can wear them. If you're going to wear shorts, you can wear them on travel day, right? So I suggest a pair of comfy white sneakers. I suggest a pair of comfy sandals as well. I mean, depending on where you're going, it can be hot. You may not want to have your feet in sneakers all day, every day. So nice comfy sandals are also a good option. And then a third, I'm trying to keep mine down to three pairs of shoes. So the third one, it was between 3 and 4, but the third one is a nice dress sandal. So I had a flat sandal that's gold or metallic. It had metallic ankle strap. So that way I could, it's low, so it's not, so it's easy to wear, and I can wear it in the evenings to dress up an outfit because it's metallic. And if I wanted to wear it with dresses, that was also possible. But I was thinking, oh, I needed a heel. So I'm going to give you that third one. It can be either a heel, a sandal, heel sandal if you want to, if your evenings you're going to be more dressed up, or a flat sandal that's metallic or that's dressy that you can wear in the evenings and in the daytime. Okay, so try and keep your shoes to 3. If you, another tip for packing your shoes, this is coming from my, when I used to travel, business travel all the time. I was on a plane probably every other week. Wear your heaviest shoe. So that way it takes the weight out of the bag, takes up less space. So dress and travel in your heaviest shoe if that's possible at all. Now, I'm only sharing a few tips. I have my newsletter that comes out tomorrow, my blog post. It's will be much fuller with all of my tips, the resources where you can buy some of the items I'm talking about. You can see what I'm speaking about, and it'll be tagged and directly linked. So if you don't get my Style Files newsletter, it drops every other week. It's fun stuff, lots of good information, style tips and tricks and style inspo. Sign up for my newsletter. It's on my website, letsgetdressednow.com, and you'll see the option to sign up for the website. Sign up for my newsletter, and I'm doing a whole thing on my travel stuff, all my travel pieces that really are good pieces to have for yourself if you have travel coming up. Another tip is to layer. Airplanes can be cold. Sometimes you go to a climate and the evenings can get chilly, even if it's summertime. So try to layer, and again, have a layer that you can wear. Wear the layer that you wear it, dress in layers is really what I should say. So that you're taking up less space in the compartment, less space in your travel, in your carry-on, and it also keeps you warm. Hi, Mary. Good to have you. So layers. So I'll give an example of when I say your wardrobe needs to be efficient and work hard for you. That's an example for me. So I'm wearing right now, I have a plan that I'm going to wear these black pants. These black pants, I'll tag those in my newsletter and on the blog. They're very light, very thin, and they're comfy. Wide leg black pants. I'm going to travel in those. So those same black pants, and I'm also going to wear a swimsuit. So this is a big one. I suggest to pack a swimsuit, because your swimsuit can double as, even if you have no plans to go swimming or you're not going to a beach vacation, but pack the swimsuit, because you can wear the swimsuit as a bodysuit. I'm going to wear it as a bodysuit on the plane. But then if there's a spa, I have a swimsuit that I can wear. If there is a body of water or a yacht, maybe a boat cruise is one of the activities that we can do. You have a swimsuit. So again, the swimsuit is double duty. So these black pants, I was on the point of the black pants. So black pants I'm going to travel in. They're comfortable. They're very light, very airy. But then with a black bodysuit in the night with maybe some heels or some dressy sandals and change my earrings, that becomes a nice evening look, a great bodysuit with your wide leg black pants. And then it also can be a daytime look. Those same black pants, I'm going to wear maybe a crop top and then put a button down, a oversized button down shirt. That's another look, right? So ensure or think about ways that your pieces can do double and triple duty. What else to share? There's some other things that I think are important as you're traveling, even to do before. Your passports. I saw this tip, I thought it was really good. So ensure that you copy that bio page of your passport, upload that into a drive, some type of drive you can access from anywhere. Also send it to a friend or someone who's not going on the trip with you, so that they have your passport info, and keep a copy of that on your person as you're traveling as well, right? So copying the passport. Currency, do the currency exchange before. That's something that it almost slipped me, but think of the currency exchange and traveling with cash. Credit cards, that your travel credit cards, if you get awards, some of them charge you a fee, a conversion fee, plus the other fee. So if you can use cash, that helps for some of those costs as well. Oh, another thing I just learned or just thought about, ask your hotels if you can find it from the hotels. The place that I am going to, I understand in that country or city, hotels don't offer irons. They don't offer irons. So travel iron or a steamer to be able to carry with you is also a good point. So I don't see any questions. Are there any questions from anyone? Anybody have any trips coming up that they're looking forward to or excited about? I'd love to hear about that. But I have to tell you as well that all of these tips that I'm sharing, all of like the travel iron, the some of the clothing, I'll have that linked if you check my blog and my news. If you're on my newsletter this weekend, you'll have the links to all of those items. Travel cubes, some of the conversions from the electricity that they use in foreign countries to what we use in North America that may be different. So you may need an adapter. So those are just some things to keep in mind. Um, and several of the pieces that I talked about, another piece that is really useful when you're traveling and you need to be efficient. I posted this, I think, another day this week, is a matching shorts set. I posted three of them actually, three variations, wearing them different ways to give you some ideas. So that's in my LinkedIn. That's in my LinkedIn, some whatever you call it, feed maybe, that I did this week. So check those and you'll see what I mean. Short sets. A short set is great. You can wear it as a set. You can wear the pieces separately. You can change up the vibe, change your shoes. So that's also a good set that helps you to um, get your wardrobe to be efficient. I have also linked those. I think in each of the posts I linked them in my LTK or in shop where you're able to get them if you like those pieces. And there's one from Amazon as well that's linked in my Amazon storefront. So lots of options, lots of links for you if you are traveling and if you're looking for pieces to just make travel a little bit easier. You don't have to think about it and recreate the wheel. I've done that already because I'm going through the same thing. And also to let you know that because I've had so much interest from clients and wanting help wardrobe to create their wardrobe for travel, I've created a new service, new offer for a limited time. It's called the Stylish Traveler Edit. And so I will help you to really put your wardrobe together, help you to look chic. You're not fussed, you are not overwhelmed, because that's what they were challenged with. What do they carry? How do they still look cute? How do they feel fabulous? So I'll take all the stress out of that, create your travel wardrobe, actually do your outfits by activity and by day, and it'll be on an app that you can easily reference. So it's easy, it just makes the process easier, and we can get it into your carry-on by creating an efficient wardrobe. But also I'll also include a packing list of other things to do beforehand and to ensure that they are done so that you have a great trip. So that is really what I wanted to share today. Just a reminder to, if you're not getting my newsletter, it's letsgetdressednow.com, and you can sign up for the newsletter where you'll get my travel tips and links and all of that. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see that Instagram live I did showing what when I hung up the clothing. Oh, that's another big point. Oh, how could I forget that? A big point is when you're packing is to hang all the clothes you plan to take, actually hang them, put them on a rack so that you can see them. And that really was helpful for me. I could see I had too much of one color. My colors, I love that I had color, but was it really able to mix and match? So it's easier than just rolling them and putting them in your suitcase and thinking, okay, they work together. But when you actually see them out, it makes a difference. So if you're on Instagram, you can follow me there. Let's Get Dressed Now, and you'll see that IG live going through that process as well. And if you have a birthday celebration in California for November, Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. If I can help you with any questions, any style questions, any personal branding and style questions that you have, let me know. I don't see any more comments here. Thank you for joining. If you joined live, if you are watching the replay, let me know and send me a message. I'm always ready and up to chatting about style, fashion, fun stuff, and really tapping into the power of our style. It is such a powerful tool that when we really understand how to leverage this tool, it expands what we are available for. And I'm here for that. So, Monica, Mary, and Cheryl, and everyone else who is on this live, thank you so much for joining. I don't see any other questions, but you can always message me, and I'm here. Okay, take care. Have a good one. If you are going on vacation, enjoy your vacation. And if you can guess where I am headed to, I'll have something, a nice little gift, trinket, what have you, when I come back. I'll send it to you. Okay, bye bye.